Okay, so today we're going to be scrapping what's left of a stand fan and desk fan. Now the main reason why I'm doing this scrapping video is because I've got nothing to do and because I did a motor swap the other day. So yeah, let's have a little scan around, see what we can find. So far this is all the steel we've got. What's that plastic bit? So these are from something else. These are from my room that I took from the bath. I've been ripped out. But yeah, so what I usually do is I scan around with a magnet, see if any of this stuff is magnetic. So that's steel, 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 steel. That's going to be steel nut, all that lot. So basically all of this, once I've stripped it all, it's going to be steel. Okay, that's all the steel for the minute, on the table and on the floor. And this switch is not worth stripping. So, next up is wiring. Right, you can't really see much and I do apologise. But there's not really that much wire to these actually. There's a little bits, but not 100% like miles worth. I mean, some decent stuff there though, but still needs to be stripped. So yeah, it's a fair bit there. So I'm going to sort out all the wire now and then see how much we've got in total. Right, so this is all the wire we've got. Just a little bit of it so far. Fair bit, but again, oh, pardon me, not an entire lot, really. I mean, it's not really worth stripping either, because it's really small stuff. So we've got some decent amount of wire. So this plug top is brass. That's copper there, so I'll just quickly strip that off, but apart from that it's all brass. The screws were steel, so I'll add it to the pile. Okay, next up is the electric motor. This is a shaded pole induction motor, and yeah, sometimes I strip them, but sometimes I don't. For example, universal electric motors, I usually take the field windings off them, but not all of them, because this one's got something around the windings which can make my copper ratio shit. Same with these, and stripping these commutators and their armatures is a bit of a ball ache, so I'll just leave them as is. So that's copper bearing stuff. So copper bearing electric motors and transformers and ballasts. So I'll strip that because I just can and I will. Right, okay, so I didn't end up stripping this because it's kind of not worth it, because there's not a lot really to it. I mean, if the field windings were a little bit bigger, then yeah I would do, but it's a bit too small. So I'm going to send that as it is. So that's motor scrap. The rest of it, believe it or not, is actually steel. That's steel, that's steel, that's steel. I've tested it before you start going off on one. And yeah, and this caging is actually steel. So the rest of it is steel. So you do get a fair bit of steel, get a fair bit of electric motor scrap, a fair bit of wire to say the least, and that's about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, before I go completely, is it worth it? Yes, in a kind of a way, but you need loads of them to make a decent profit, because you've probably made equal amounts in steel than what you made on that motor. So you need a fair few of them to make a profit, or make a decent amount of the money. Anyway, thanks for watching.